was ready to run, so ready to leave the place I was. On paper, my success was all but signed for. One day, got on a plane. I swore my word to find the man I knew was so alive. He says home is just a place you find. Well, I asked him the question, what does your best life mean? And how can we get there for real? On the night out in Rome, I met a beautiful soul. We laughed, we drank wine, I heard my heart speak. Now that I have you, I won't let go. Now that I have you, now that I have you, I found home. Now that I have you, well, we both had it all, but I made a promise. Well, I know that I said I would never do long distance again, but we FaceTimed every single day. Despite it all, we found a way. We came up with a plan. I could try my business there. And for a year I held you every day and didn't mind the tiny flat. Now that I have you, I won't let go. Now that I have you, now that I have you, I found home. Now that I have you, well, I asked her the question, what does our best life mean? And how can we get there for real? We saved up some cash, quit our jobs and set off for the year. We saw so many different ways to be, change the way we see this world. Now that I have you, I won't let go. Now that I have you, now that I have you, I found home. Now that I have you, now that I have you, I won't let go. Now that I have you, now that I found you, I won't let go. Well, we made a new start, 11,000 miles from where I'm from, surrounded by our love out in the sun. Ended up with more than we could want, and I still can't believe I found